Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. Polish ambassador criticizes Ukraine for commemorating Nazi collaborators during World War II. Kyiv should allow Warsaw to exhume its dead instead of honoring those who killed them, Bartosz Cichocki told the BBC. Poland's ambassador to Ukraine told the BBC on Saturday that Ukrainian authorities had made a mistake by erecting a monument to war criminals. Kyiv's continued veneration of Nazi collaborators like Stepan Bandera is a source of real pain in Poland, he said. You say war is not the time to care for the dead, Ambassador Bartosz Cichocki said in an interview with the BBC's Ukraine bureau. But I can answer you. War is also not the time to erect monuments to criminals and name streets after them. By dead, Cichocki was referring to the murder of 40,000 to 100,000 Poles between 1943 and 1944 in the regions of western Ukraine and eastern Poland, also known as Volhynia and Galicia. The Volyn massacre, as the entire ethnic cleansing campaign came to be known, was carried out by the UPA, a paramilitary branch of the Nazi-allied Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists, OUN. Commune. OUN was then led by Stepan Bandera, who today is revered by many Ukrainians as a national hero. Streets in several cities have been renamed in Bandera's honor, while the OUN leader has been honored with statues and monuments, including a 7-meter-tall statue in the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. It is a mistake in our Christian culture that loved ones cannot pray at the graves of their brutally murdered ancestors, cannot find and bury them, and erect monuments to remember those who murdered them, Cichocki said. Cichocki explained that Polish authorities are still waiting for Kyiv's permission to exhume a mass grave near the Ukrainian town of Ternopil. If allowed, he said it would go a long way to building trust between us. The ambassador also rejected claims that the Polish side was inciting disagreement between Warsaw and Kyiv. Very often I hear that a monument to Stepan Bandera is being unveiled somewhere and the Poles are very indignant about it. They say, the Poles are stirring up the subject, he noted. And why didn't anyone ask the people who opened this monument why they did it? The issue of the Volyn massacre was raised earlier this summer by Polish Foreign Ministry spokesman Łukasz Jasina, who called on Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky to take more responsibility and apologize for the killings. This person. Ukrainian officials were outraged, with Kyiv's ambassador to Warsaw, Vasily Zveryk, saying any attempt to impose on the president of Ukraine or Ukraine, and tell us what we should, making reference to our past in common is unacceptable and regrettable. Cichocki said that for now, Warsaw will stay away from disagreements with Kyiv and help Ukraine defend itself. This has been the Nod News Network. Transmission complete.